So I started out the week by just editing my banner, the Kickstarter banner. So when you launch your campaign, Kickstarter sends you these green sort of things you can add to your banner, like just launched or ending soon, that you can share on your banner or on social media. So since we were going into the final week of the campaign, I had to swap out the just funded because we didn't just fund. It had been, over 3 weeks since we funded. So I had to swap that out for the ending soon, so that if anybody was scrolling on Kickstarter and were considering the campaign or backing, they would see that the campaign was ending soon, because that shows a sense of urgency so that people would back, so that they don't miss out on the campaign. So that's me just updating my banner. And as you can see, at this point we were at £710. Now I believe this was a 48 hours before, or 49 hours to go, so 48 hours before the end of the campaign, and we were at £785. And with 3 hours left to go, we reached our first stretch goal of £1,000. I was so excited. This is what the page looked like once the campaign finally ended. I was super duper excited that we were at least able to reach our first stretch goal. This was a very positive Kickstarter experience for me. Hello everyone, so I am here again. We are in the car, myself and baby boy. He turned 1 yesterday, so I'm officially the mom of a toddler. But that's besides the point. I did not manage to show you guys my face throughout this vlog, so I thought I'll come on here and just give you guys a bit of a wrap up, because obviously the Kickstarter campaign is over. But late pledges are still active. I wasn't able to show you guys my face when I was, taking some clips of the last week, because I just wasn't camera ready. But at least I showed you guys the progression of the funding and how the pledges were coming in. It was quite eventful, because at some point I wasn't even sure if we were going to hit the first stretch goal of £1,000. But I'm so grateful to God that we finally did that. Maybe I should have put my first stretch goal at £750 and then the second at 1,000. But the thing is, that second stretch goal of the author commentary, I haven't even started it. I've maybe done some formatting and done some titles, but I haven't even started it. And I know that it's going to take me a lot of time, because I'll need to read the book again and go chapter by chapter and do chapter by chapter author, a commentary, talk about the creative process, the behind the scenes work, the character art. I just think it's a fun behind the scenes thing that you can offer your readers. But we didn't meet the stretch goal for that. That was supposed to be £1,500. We didn't meet that. And I'm glad we didn't meet that, because I haven't yet even started, and I don't think I would have had the time to do that before I can send everything to the backers in September. Anyway, it's August 2nd now, and I would have had a month to do it, but I feel like I would have just been really tight on that deadline, because there's so many other things that I need to do this month of August. August is going to be so busy for me, but I'm very grateful. Like I said, I would do another video talking about just how I prepped for the Kickstarter, and also how I marketed, all the marketing things I did and all the marketing things I tried. Thank you for everyone who believed in me. I know that, the people from YouTube who went and pledged. There are also people from Instagram, people from my newsletter, people from, who haven't even heard of me before, because there were some names that I'd never really recognized. My friends and family as well, who pledged just to support me. There's a lot of things. I have a lot to share about this whole Kickstarter experience, but overall I would say it was a positive one, and I'm very, very excited to start doing, just fulfilling the rewards this month. It's going to take a few weeks before Kickstarter sends me the funds, because I've got 3 error pledges now, so I have to follow that up with the backers so that they can fix their payment stuff, so that Kickstarter can collect the funds. And then I think Kickstarter will send me the funds 2 weeks after
that. So I probably won't be getting until like towards the end of August. Then I have to send the backer surveys out to get the information, important information from the backers, and then I'll start fulfilling stuff in September. But I also start work in September again. So it's going to be a busy few weeks for me. Very, very busy. But like I said, I am very grateful to God. And my first Kickstarter was a success. Thank you again to every single one of you who supported me, who left me a message, who went and backed. I really, really appreciate you guys. And I will be back with that video where I talk about just how I prepped for the Kickstarter and how I marketed it. If you have any other questions about Kickstarter, anything that you want me to cover in the next few videos that I'll do, then make sure you leave a comment down below and let me know what you would like me to talk about. But until then, have a lovely rest of your week and God bless you. Remember that the sovereign love of the one true God has qualified you to be his beloved one. Take care and God bless. Mwah. Bye.